Your hat looks amazing.
Thank you.
Not as amazing, though, as a steak bomb from our sponsor for today, Po' Boy Express.
Po' Boy Express.
Bro, you need to go down, see our friend Jay MacArthur. Good buddy. Great soccer player, great runner. He did very well in the 10K.
I saw him.
Much better than me. But if you go to 6470 on Highway 98.
It's in the gas station.
It's in the gas station, right? You can get yourself, you can get a steak bomb.
Dude, I get a hammerhead.
That's your thing?
It's like all the delicious deli meats with some gravy on it.
Well, look, the steak bomb, it has steak, shrimp, provolone cheese, sauteed bell peppers, and onions.
Dude, I love a steak bomb.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
And they deliver, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, they do it all.
Yeah.
They do it all.
They do it all.
You can eat there, too, right?
Yeah, you can eat there.
You can do all the things.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a restaurant.
Get you some potatoes.
You know restaurants, right? You remember those? So
go there.
Po' Boy Express out on Highway 98. Tell Jay we sent you. Use promo code The Hardy Street Boys. Like in person, when you go order it, say The Hardy Street Boys once you order your steak bomb. It means nothing, but it'll make it more fun.
Yeah.
Man, your hat looks great. That was a great commercial too.
Yes.
I love Po' Boy Express.
Me do. I was going to say me do too. But I really do. I love Po' Boy Express.
Man, I love Jay MacArthur. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, I've gotten to meet him in the last couple of weeks, and he's such a nice guy. I saw him at the race, and I actually saw him when I went out to Po' Boy Express to enjoy a steak bomb.
Yeah, he's a great soccer player. I played soccer with him actually at Hattiesburg High, so
That's
was
cool.
back in the day. We go way back. But hey, we want to remind you to subscribe. Also, check us out on Patreon. We're working hard on putting behind-the-scenes footage up on that site right now. If you want a song, holler at us. If you haven't checked out The Advisor, Eric Coulter, he does not falter. Once sold a house on a geyser. He's that dude, The Advisor.
Yeah.
If you want something cool like that, we got you covered, so make sure you hit us up.
He sold a house on a geyser.
It's so inconvenient.
Who would buy a house on a geyser?
Dude, I don't know, but I mean, he's an incredible real estate agent if he pulled that off,
Yeah.
you know. So, if you want that, holler. You can support us on our anchor.fm page. Make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You're watching this on YouTube. What else we got? Oh, thehardystreetboys.com. All that stuff. You get it. Look, we have a big show planned. We have Shelby Kemp here today of Royal Horses fame. The dude is a rock star. Not really sure how we even got him to agree to do this. So we need to get to it before he changes his mind. So run it. Like and subscribe.
Awesome.
Dude, that's awesome. That's a motherfucker picking in a place. Let's go.
Hardest Street Boys.
This happens every episode. You don't have to sing it. It's pre-recorded.
Sorry.
I mean, I love when you sing.
Like and subscribe.
Yep.
That's my favorite part, actually.
Me too, actually.
Yeah.
Because yours is so, you created the whole thing. You're singing, you have the voice of an angel. We post about it all the time on social media because it's true. And then it's just me. Like and subscribe. Like, I'm helping.
You are helping. You're doing all the work.
No, I'm not. I'm just a guy.
Can I tell you though? I do like it when our picture of us in front of campus morphs into the book cover. I like that.
Yeah, we have our own logo now.
We do.
And we have that on our coffee mugs and everything. I just worried about copyright things.
I got you.
And also, Hardy Boys is old news. That's last century.
Well,
This century is the Hardy Street Boys.
Yeah.
With a Z. Speaking of which, our production assistant, Tanner.
Yeah?
I can't wait to do the reaction to this video. He made us fight. He made us into a WWE wrestling video game. WWE, what is it? 2K21?
They put us in the game.
Is that what it's called? 2K20?
Yeah, 2K20.
2K2030. And we wrestled the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
And
Jeff and Matt Hardy had another thing coming.
Dude, we There's so much groin kicking.
My whole thing is I didn't see a whole lot of tables and chairs and ladders, and that's a thing that like kind of like a what do you call the hardcore match or something like that or whatever. Like I didn't see a lot of.
And look, I can see Tanner shifting right now, and I know that there's a reason for that, but he can't tell us right now.
All I can say, if we're gonna take on the Hardy Boys.
Yeah,
in a video game,
I wanted
in a like a
I would have
a recreation.
I would have loved to yeet a guy in the head with a chair.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I want to come off the top of the ladder,
dude,
like swan, like what do they call it? Like a oh gosh, like a swan dive almost.
I think you can call it anything you want.
But there's another term for it. You know what I'm saying? Swanton bomb.
Swanton bomb.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
All right, y'all are making. I think wrestling is just a big conspiracy theory that I don't think it's even a thing. I think it's just to make people feel left out. Because I never got to watch wrestling when I was a kid, and everybody knew all the moves. I just knew The Rock because of the eyebrow, and I knew Hulk Hogan.
The people's eyebrow.
Right, your brother. Right?
Yeah.
But that was it. And I feel like Swanton Bomb, that's something y'all just made up to make me feel like I'm not a part of the group.
No,
that's what I think.
Everybody's got their signature moves, and the Hardy Boys have theirs. They do all kinds of.
What would your signature move be?
Well, I actually had one, but I can't talk about it here.
Okay, super weird.
All right, can I say the name of it and we can bleep it out in post?
No.
Okay.
No. Look at okay. Let's talk about your hat for a second. How much money did you spend on that? Be honest.
$0. I actually found it here in the art center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks to I imagine Abigail left it sitting somewhere. So
I like to imagine that.
Shout out to Abigail, darn tootin'.
I like to imagine that you wear that on the farm.
I do. I like put a little hay in my mouth, and then I'm just like.
I like to imagine that you go pick blueberries in it.
I do a little boot scooting, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we got our new wood vases.
Those are wood?
They're wood. They're on the lathe. Tom and Les are amazing.
They do wood turning?
Bro, they do.
I need to talk to Tom and Les about wood turning. I would love to learn a trade like that. So I watch all the videos on YouTube.
Well, and it was funny because it was actually at the Pocket Museum. I was like, hey, we need help because our studio just looks like a teenager's bedroom. Yeah. So if you could help us as much as possible.
I was really wanting to get a race car bed in here, by the way, but
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue.
Okay.
So is that what your special move is called?
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
Okay.
Whisper it to me.
Good try. Good try, buddy.
Okay. So what'd you get up to this past week? I know you love that question. You love thinking about it, and you have tons of answers for me. At least 20 minutes of content. Go.
I went to New Orleans with my friend, and we got to go to a cool art exhibit, an art experience, really, called Jam Nola. It's over near the Bywater in the Mirany. And it's called Jam Nola. It's this very cool, interactive, it's just like the art is the room. You go into a room and there's art everywhere. You are immersed. It was very cool. And then we went to, did New Orleans right. We got some food and had a couple beverages, had a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Jam Nola.
Jam Nola.
I saw your pictures on social media. It looked like a good time.
It was a lot of fun.
So that's cool, man.
Yeah, what'd you get up to?
Nothing. Actually, so I don't know, man. I'm kind of in a video trance now. I'm editing, I'm doing my Versus vlog, the Sacred Heart podcast, The Crusader, and then this. I don't really know what I'm doing that's not on the internet. Saturday I did stop by the brewery for a little bit. Saw JC Diaz.
Yeah.
Good friend of the show.
Yeah.
And he was very supportive, saying, man, I caught up on all the episodes. It's really good. Man, it's so nice. And I didn't really get up to that much. It was just a lot of work. It's kind of that time of year. See, our Friday went from, like, Sacred Heart was going to have this Woodstock thing where these students perform. We're going to have bands play. And then it was supposed to be live at 5, and then the weather just kind of quashed all that, which was a major bummer. So I went from, like, thinking I had a ton of stuff happening to, like, nothing at all, really.
Yeah.
But, we did get to hang out at the Porter on Friday night. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually.
That was, who was that playing guitar? It was a guitar and singer.
It was Clark Castle and Michaela, oh gosh, I can't remember. Michaela was amazing.
Her voice is amazing, and Clark sounded great. I'd never met him before, so it was
He's
cool
a cool
meeting
guy.
him.
I think he plays with Joel in one of the bands. I think he's either in the Sound Machine or the Lana Wakeland band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He sounded great. And then it was cool. Like, I realized, like, this is kind of the first live music I've been around in a long, long time. And then Jim Pierce got up and played saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
He is the Ron Burgundy of Hattiesburg.
Oh, he
pulls a sax out of his
saxophone.
sleeve. I'm not prepared. Oh, yeah. And he sounds great with everybody. It's crazy. So yeah, that was a good time. I really enjoyed that, getting to sit and talking with Greg Prine we talked about artificial intelligence, because he's the guy to ask.
Yeah.
And
we also ran into our attorney,
Michael Schemper.
Michael Schemper was there.
Michael Schemper, and I mean, he was watching his temper.
That's
really good.
It is good.
I mean, everybody else also watching their temper.
Very much so.
Because of Michael Schemper.
Yeah.
Saw Eric Eves, man. It was good hearing from them. But Hal Kolodny, chilling. T-Bone's mastermind.
Dude.
Also internet star.
Guitar virtuoso.
Yeah. Incredible guitar player.
Jazz master.
So it's just cool to see. I mean, I saw so many people. That was a lot of fun. But it did kind of make me feel like, man, I really wish we were at Live at 5 or had Live at 5 before this, because it's just outdoor and, you can't do anything about the weather, though. I feel so bad for Allison having to make that call.
Oh, yeah.
Because
there's a lot of moving parts. You got a whole production company bringing speakers and equipment, and then, just the vendors and everybody. So, it did rain, so they made the right call.
And here's my thing. People go, it's not raining. It's 4:45. It's not raining. You have to realize Live at 5 goes from 5 to 8, really.
It's on 9 almost, and then
the tearing down is through 10:30, 11.
There's like we say, it's earlier than that. There's a lot more that goes into.
But if it's clear, it's if a storm's going to hit at like 7 or 8, you can't have it. So that's something to keep in mind. That, man, there's so much planning that goes into that, and I guarantee you, Allison wanted that to happen more than anybody.
I can tell you, it's funny that we have Shelby on today. Mm-hmm. Shelby was playing with Midnight Revel at a Live at 5, and out of nowhere came this wild storm, and they're looking at me like, should we continue to play? And I was like, I don't know, guys. Like, it looks like it's about to get bad, and people are starting to kind of like leave, and they're like, all right, we're gonna do one more song, and that's when it just the bottom just fell out.
Yeah.
And that was like the most miserable experience, because like now we're like stuck under that tiny little, we're all on stage. Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the equipment started getting wet, and you're just like freaking out.
Stuck.
A little bit. Oh man.
You're stuck.
It was scary.
Yeah. So it's important to remember that, we all want that to happen, but it will, and they have a makeup date too.
Yeah. They rescheduled for May 21st, I believe.
Yeah.
The day before the Crawfish Jam.
Which I'm actually super excited about.
Yeah.
That actually tickets are on sale now.
Yes.
For May 22nd, downtown Crawfish.
Yeah, we'll put the link down here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's down there.
Cool.
It's already down there, actually. It's been down there the whole time.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice it earlier.
No, in the description.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was looking on the screen.
Oh, is it there?
Can you put it?
No, it's there.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay.
It's finicky, though.
All right.
You never know. But yeah, we're going to be there. We might actually be doing something special there. So we're going to see. I don't want to overpromise, but I'm very excited to see what we might be able to get done there as the Hardy Street Boys. So.
Yeah, I'm going to eat some crawfish.
Yeah, well, duh. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're all going to, all of us are.
All right.
But like there might be other stuff that.
I'm going to eat some crawfish.
Yeah. So anyway.
I'm just excited about that.
Well, I want to get to events coming up, too, because I really want to get Shelby in here.
Yeah.
I know the arts market is happening this Saturday.
That's right.
I think it's 10 to 4.
Usually, 10 to 4.
And then even if it rains, they're looking at having vendors inside because there's so much space.
Very cool.
So be in the back. So it's happening, rain or shine. There's live music at all the local restaurants right now, too, that we've mentioned before. Blue Jazz, Patio 44.
Nick's Ice House.
Ice House, Glory Bound, Euroco.
Yeah.
Do you say Euroco or Euro Company?
Euroco.
Sorry, Breon.
Euro Company. It's either tomato.
Yeah. I need some clarification on that. And then we got Young Valley coming up tomorrow.
Exciting.
Live at 5.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. We'll see how the weather holds because it changes,
Yeah.
But I'm just. Can you tell I'm excited about Shelby being here?
I mean, I'm excited.
You know, this started when we did the signature Best of the Pine Belt virtual award show.
Exactly.
And you and I were talking about Royal Horses.
We did music.
And I was like, man, Shelby Kemp's like incredible. And I don't know him, so I feel like I'm like kind of a weird fanboy saying how much I like this guy, and I've never met him. And now he's on the show. So
get ready.
Here we go. You're seeing it here. So
all right.
After this short break, Shelby Kemp. Jamie, how you talk?
This is how I talk. This is how I talk. I said, this is how I talk. This is how I talk. This is how I talk. Pop, pop, pop. This is how I talk. This is how I talk. This is how I talk. Can you hear me through there? This is how I talk. This is how I talk. This is how I talk. Said, this is how I talk. This is how I talk. This is how I talk.
That's how Jamie talks.
We got to talk about the same stuff now. Jeez.
Shelby Kemp, it's good to have you here.
Good afternoon.
It's really good that this is the first time we're actually talking about this. This is the first take, one take wonder like Jay-Z. Dude, me and Jamie, we're in the Best of the Pine Belt Awards, like whatever, the virtual edition, and I kind of fanboyed out on you, and so it's cool to have you here on the show.
I wondered to myself if maybe that award show inspired this podcast.
In a way, yes. That was our screen test.
Yeah.
You did good.
Well, thank you. Again, it was just amazing. Shout out to my friend Thorn Hood, who did all the video work for that.
Yeah.
But also to all the musical artists who submitted music, especially Shelby. His music video was one of the coolest parts, like in front of Carrie's Airstream.
In front of the Airstream.
Yeah.
With the dog running around. And the cat that like climbed up the tree at one point.
It is good to finally get to talk to you guys about that.
Yeah.
Dude, that cat, what was going through that cat's head, man? Go that far up the tree and then like, no.
Bird.
Just showing
I'm
out.
done.
Just
I'm
showing
done.
out.
Just showing out. They know when they're on camera.
Bro, that video had it all.
And I was really excited though that we got Brian McClellan to like we kept mentioning it. We mentioned it when we recorded it. And I was like, I wonder if he would do that commercial that you were in for C&M. One of my favorite commercials where you're
Quinn
just
was the star of that.
Yeah. Well, y'all are all stars over there to me. Like all the whole, but your hair rocking out.
We had fun putting that together.
Yeah. Dude, C&M's awesome. That's where we get all our gear for the school, and anytime students are like, yeah, where do I get sticks? Or always C&M. The McClellans, man, great family, great people. But so how you doing, man? How you handling? How have you handled the pandemic? Being a musician, it's been pretty tough on.
Yeah, it was pretty scary at first.
Yeah.
But a lot of places were really quick to sort of put together a game plan for safely having first solo artists doing acoustic shows, and then it wasn't. I would say I was out of work for 3 months, and then things slowly started to come back, and we're wide open now.
Right.
So
yeah, because you play solo. We saw you playing solo at actually Glory Bound.
you did.
Eurocoat, man. That whole back area is so nice.
It's great, isn't it?
I like that the band has cover. I like any outdoor venue where the band has
Remember,
cover.
it used to just be a parking lot back there.
Yeah.
And now it's great. I'm really impressed with what they did with that.
Yeah, Chris has done so good with that, and it's just an amazing space. What can you say?
It's awesome. And so you play solo throughout town, but then you're also a part of Royal Horses.
I am.
And y'all just played you just played in Meridian. You just played that beautiful amphitheater.
Or Temple, or no, I'm thinking, is it Temple Theater?
Temple Theater, yeah.
That's old school, man.
Beautiful place.
It was amazing, and there was a ton of great bands there with us. Robert Kimbrough Sr., who is Junior Kimbrough's son, played before us, and Lightning Malcolm, and it's a lot of good bands. I can't remember everyone's name, but Daniel and I climbed all the way to the top of the theater to watch some of the sets before, and it is scary high.
It's a big place, man. I've been there. Like I grew up in Meridian. So that was a place when I've run around as a kid, and it's amazing just how big that place is.
Very large.
And how historic it is. Just crazy.
I saw Chick Corea and Bella Fleck there. R.I.P. Chick Corea. But it's like, just like how did Meridian get this? Like it's
Yeah.
such a diamond in the rough where you wouldn't think that would be there. So that's so cool that it's so cool that it's there, and it's so cool that you got an opportunity to play there. You were supposed to play live at 5.
We were supposed to play live at 5.
So yeah, how did that take us through that?
It got wet. It got really rainy, and they rescheduled us. I believe the date is May 21st.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So it's a bummer that it got canceled last
Right.
week, but you can't worry about the weather.
Well, it's postponed, right? May 21st.
Postponed, not canceled.
Put it on
You're
your
right.
calendar. It's still happening. So yeah, we're really excited about that. Yeah, Live at 5 is just that's an awesome. It's like an awesome platform for especially bands that are from. Everybody in your band is from Hattiesburg. Is that correct?
Daniel grew up here in Hattiesburg
Right,
all his life,
right.
and Kenny is from Laurel.
From Laurel. Okay.
And then I've lived in Hattiesburg for 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah, we're claiming you. So.
Yeah, I like it here.
Yeah,
And,
I don't know about how those people in Tylertown would feel about this.
Well,
they don't know me at all. so.
Oh, okay, good.
Taylorsville, I don't know. They might.
I thought it was Taylorsville.
yeah.
Shout out to Taylorsville.
We don't want any beef from any Tyler or Taylor related towns. So that's not what this show is about. So yeah, man. So I don't know what else has been up.
Man, I recently, the Royal Horses invested in an old camper that needed a lot of love, so that hopefully we can get on the road and not have to spend so much money on hotel rooms and stuff this fall.
Mm.
But yeah, so I've been. I was telling you about this Sunday at the Keg. I've been remodeling this camper for a couple weeks now, and that's been what I've done.
Wow.
Gig and play carpenter.
Really?
Carpenter.
So how like what are you having to do to get it ready for the road?
Everything.
Everything.
Totally gutted it.
Really?
wow.
Totally gutted it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
So-
awesome.
It was a little more than we expected. But the hard part's over now, I think.
Yeah, it'll be awesome once it's ready.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'll send you some pictures.
That's cool. That's cool. I always wanted a camper. I just finished Matthew McConaughey's book, the what do you call it? The one we had with the cover.
Greenlight?
I'm trying to get to that point where I could just take a picture like this and you wouldn't laugh. You'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's what he does." But he was talking about he took a camper around the country for like 3 years after it seems like a very freeing thing to have a camper and just be on the road.
For sure.
you
Yeah.
know?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So what's it like being a local musician?
Local to Hattiesburg is great. I think there's so many people here that support what we do. Unfortunately, right now there's not a ton of venues to play. Lots of places are sort of shut down, but the people here, everybody's super supportive, and you don't find that in a lot of places around this part of our state. I've found, but this city has been super supportive from day one since I've been here, and I love living in Hattiesburg, even if we don't necessarily play in town that much, because I love living here for the town itself, but it's also so close to Mobile and New Orleans and the coast, and you can be in any of those places in an hour and a half at the most,
Right.
which is great.
Hub City.
Hub City, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So like if I always as a musician, people see you playing, I'm sure, in your solo gigs you kind of get to talk to the crowd and interact with them. But I don't know, what's something about yourself that you feel like maybe as a musician your audience doesn't really get access to or understand about you? Is there something like for me as a drummer, because I was always behind a drum set and just chopping wood, I felt like, yeah, I'm kind of funny. Like I know I have some things to say, but no one's ever going to really know. So I don't really because I don't have a platform and that's not my lane, but I always thought that I would be something that I'd be interested in. Do you have something like that where, I'm just thinking because we have such a captive audience right now, is there something when you're gigging where you're going like, man, I wish people knew this about me?
Sometimes I wish that the people that only ever hear me play solo would hear me with my band. But I don't know. I feel pretty good about like when I'm writing songs, expressing myself in that way. I think at least for myself, I do a good job of getting my feelings out there. I'm a pretty vocal person, so at least, especially for people around here that have been seeing me for a while, I feel like most of you know me pretty well. But I think I'm funny sometimes too, and people don't laugh at my jokes when I tell them on stage. So maybe that's something they should wise up to.
A
Yeah.
little too serious.
A little too serious.
How dare they?
What is your? I mean, you got me thinking about like what is your song? Like, I feel like you're one of the most talented songwriters I know. You know, honestly, and I wonder about your process a little bit. Like, is there? Do you have a process, or does it just kind of? How does that go?
Yeah, there is, but it can just change. Like sometimes I'll just spend months coming up with pieces of music on the guitar, and then all of a sudden I'll get really inspired and write a bunch of lyrics, and then find ways that they go together. And then sometimes you sit down and it just all music and lyrics come out at the same time. Lately, I believe it was for Christmas, which I get them confused because my birthday is really close to Christmas. My girlfriend had this desk made for me, like a studio desk, so I could put monitors and have my computer and have my MIDI keyboard and start doing. So lately what I've been writing is a lot of just garage band funk tunes.
That's awesome.
Lots of funk.
Love it.
Getting really funky.
Really? So is that something you'd want to do? Is start like a funk band?
Yeah, I would love to play a ton of different kinds of music. I think Horses sort of excels at what we do, which is not really funk music, but yeah, eventually I hope to do everything.
I think it's really cool that you have, like with Royal Horses, I love the stand-up bass with electric guitar and
It's
drums.
hard to manage sound with that.
Well, but Firth is good at like that's so hard for a drummer to like kind of stay underneath, you know? And I was listening to some of your tunes just on the way here. And what's the one, Walk?
There She Walks.
There She Walks. Oh my gosh. I love that tune.
Thank you.
Dude, that's
I
one
like
of
that
those
one a
where you're
lot,
like,
too.
yeah, dude, that's jamming. So is that something when you play a tune like that where you're like, okay, I would like to listen to this? What does it feel like when you're the one creating it?
Feels good. I'm proud of that record we made. It happened really quick. I feel like the songs just happened in a matter of to me this is quick. It all happened in the matter of like a year, you know, which seemed pretty fast, and now we're 2 years out from doing that, and won't be long before we have another record ready to come out. Little info.
Yeah.
I don't have any more information than that, but get excited.
That's an exclusive.
That's right. But it feels good, man, to be happy with the music we're making. I've never been happier with music I was making than I am with this band. So it's a good feeling.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You can't really ask for more than that.
Yeah, and another great thing is those two guys are actually my two best friends outside of like family and that sort of thing. So it's a great situation.
That is great.
At least that's how I feel. That you might have Daniel on and he'll tell you the real deal. But
yeah.
for me,
All right, Daniel, clear your calendar. We want to hear the nitty gritty. But yeah, that is tough. I always thought like being in a band's like it's a lot like being in a relationship, but
Absolutely.
more complex because it's more people.
yes.
And and you're not dating. So you gotta like walk on eggshells, but kind of not, and it is tough to manage. So it's good that you're able to manage all that, and man, y'all are doing something right because you can tell in the art just listening to the product that all the other moving pieces that are going into it, something's working. So
I feel good about it.
so do we.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Thoroughly.
Then that's what matters is what me and Jamie.
Exactly.
Jamie was just a little late for our gig at Sunday on Sunday at the Keg.
Yeah, so tell me about this. You got a little, I wouldn't say like, as musicians, you always have other projects in the works, but this is Horses Plus.
It's could be viewed as Horses Plus, but it's a Mississippi half step. We actually practiced just a few doors down over there. But so Ryan and Jesse.
Yeah,
right?
love them.
Yeah.
And then Jaime.
Mm-hmm.
all killer musicians. So
Oh,
we've got
wow.
a 6-piece thing going on doing Grateful Dead music because we all love that music and it's a lot of fun to play. So Sunday, when we were playing for Chad Cox's benefit at the Keg and Barrel, we didn't have Jaime. I think he's in Ohio right now, but Ryan and Jesse came up and jammed with us, and it was a ball, I tell you.
That's awesome.
Man, I wanted to go to that so bad. I had a flat tire on a Sunday.
No way.
Dude, it's the worst. Flat tires.
Mm-mm.
And also,
On Sundays.
and people on a Sunday, and people driving irresponsibly. So I'm glad Chad's up, doing well. He's been going to the events too, so that's good to see. That's good that everybody came together to do that for him too. You know, he's got, you know, I don't know if I got hit by a car, I'm not sure I'd get 3 benefit concerts. Like it's pretty amazing. So that's great that y'all did that, man. That's awesome.
He makes a neck brace look good too.
Dude, he really does actually. The one where he just got home and he had the cigarette in his mouth is like
I love that.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So yeah, man. Well, are you ready to play a little game? We got something special for you.
I'm excited about the game.
All right, let's do it.
Let's play a game.
It's 2 microphones, you better leave me alone.
This is Rockin' Nursery Rhymes with Shelby Kemp.
Leave me alone. 2 microphones, gonna leave me alone.
All right.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after him. Oh, hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle, cow jumped over the moon. Oh man, I can't read that line. Little dog laughed. Wow, I really don't know this one. All right, next.
Who
Let's go
wrote
to
these
the
cue
next.
cards? They're tiny.
Yeah.
Who's doing it with me?
Yeah, you're up.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Ooh.
That was nice. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. That is not correct. There's no way those are the lyrics.
I wasn't familiar with that. Hey diddle diddle for sure.
We'll be able to see.
I can't even read
Yeah,
that.
I can't read that. I go to the next
Should have
one.
used ink.
Eensy
Pencil.
weensy.
Is it Eensy Weensy or
It's
We talked about that. We're like,
it's the
that's
itsy
what Google
bitsy
said?
spider.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Here we go.
Now we're gonna keep it rock and roll. Right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna take it.
You want? Well, the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and it washed the spider out. Out came the sun and it dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider, I almost said teapot, went up the spout again.
Yeah. Man. You can tell why you're you and we're us.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
We gonna do another one?
Oh yeah.
Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. I said Mary had a little lamb, and its fleece was white as snow. Anywhere that Mary went, the show was for to go. She was for to go. She was sure to go. She was sure to go.
That was great.
Yeah,
was
I
really
just had to
good.
improvise because apparently they didn't add that part. I don't know. Yeah,
You're supposed to know the rest.
sorry.
All right. What do we do this one in?
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to mix it up and not play the same thing over and over again. That would do like a.
That sounds great. Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby. Cradle and all.
Well, that was lovely.
I was trying to do my best Mark Mann impression.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh, that's way too slow for that. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. This one's already a song, so it's like I'm trying to rewrite it. Life is but a dream. Existence is but an illusion.
There is no
Time is a construct. Oh my gosh, man, that was so much fun.
Oh man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I enjoyed that thoroughly.
So it was really fun to get to like kind of remix some songs, but what we know people really want to see in here is you play one of your songs.
Play a little tune.
What's the song called?
This song I'm gonna do is "Call It War," and I'm gonna do it in the way that my friend Jelly Biscuit did it and posted a cover of it to Facebook not too long ago, and I decided I like his version a lot better than the one we put on our record. So I'm gonna do this song "Call It War." Remember when we'd ride out through the county, just looking at the houses we'd never be able to afford. Long before they killed the inspiration and hung her in our faces, and nobody stood up and called it war. Well, we would sing, yes, we were merely children. We'd rise up with our voices, the first sweet taste of fellowship and joy long before we woke up in the city where the streetlight stars are plenty. Long before we gave our lives to telephones. And I've tried to use my mind to treat my brothers kind. What the hell did I find? There ain't no love in this. We're chasing milk and honey. If we lost sight of something, I think I can see it now. And I'll be the one that stands up and calls it war. Well, there were times, yes, and time there was a plenty. Time went by so gently, playing music, finding simple words to say. Long before we woke up in the Midwest, smoking cigarettes in a rental car with a greedy man who thought he owned our name. And I've tried to use my mind to treat my brothers kind. But what the hell did I find? There ain't no love in this. We're chasing milk and honey. If we lost sight of something, I think I can see it now. I'll be the one that stands up and calls it war. So the reason I like to do that one, sorry.
Applause. Loud applause.
This is podcast
Applause, everybody.
No, dude, that's.
Whew. Go on.
Wow.
You were saying, I'm sorry.
I like that one a lot because the Horses version, it's like, it's all lead guitar. I didn't play any rhythm on it. And I knew that those were the chords to the song, but I had just never thought to do like an acoustic version of that one before. And he posted it on our like group on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay, that's how I'm doing that from now on.
That sounded
I just
great.
hadn't thought of it. Thank you.
That sounded really great, man. And that's the thing. You hear you, and it's like, man, that's the stuff, bro. You got it going on. You got some magic,
Thank you,
lightning in a
man.
bottle.
As
So-
do you guys with this thing. Everybody loves this podcast.
Oh man, that's
And also
too
just the
nice.
general energy that you're
Yeah,
bringing.
we're having
Oh
fun.
man, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So check out Shelby Kemp with Royal Horses, May 21st at Live at 5. Man, when are you playing solo again? When's your next gig? This is Thursday, right now. So
Yeah, Young Valley plays tomorrow at Live
Mm-hmm.
at 5. So you have any gigs Saturday, Sunday, Friday?
I do. But they're on my calendar in the hallway right
it's
there.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll put it up in the description. Some of your dates coming up.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
My memory is.
Oh, bro, you don't have to worry about it. We put you on the spot in more ways than one today. Man, this was so much fun. We appreciate you taking the time. Thanks, Shelby.
Thank you for having me.
This is how I talk. This is how I talk.
This is how we talk. This is how we talk. This is how we talk. Yeah, 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 yeah. Play 'em out, play 'em out, play 'em out now. Fade out, play 'em out, play 'em out. Let 'em know, let 'em know, let 'em know. When they gonna see your show, when they gonna see your show.
This is how I play. This is how I play.
This is how we play.
Every day.
Me and Shelby Kemp. Get down.
What's our band name?